If you're looking for guidance on how to create a marketing strategy for your business, this video will give you the information you need. First of all, a marketing strategy ultimately focuses on an outcome and what information, steps and actions are involved in achieving those outcomes. The difference between a business that goes through this process and those that don't is massive in terms of success and growth. Hi, my name is Steve Welsh and I've been managing and marketing businesses for over 28 years. Welcome to my channel where I help businesses and entrepreneurs navigate marketing online, managing the business for growth and using the latest technology to reach customers. So let's get started with some examples of a marketing strategy outcome. It could be increased sales, attracting new customers, getting more sales from existing customers, launching a product or service, raising brand awareness, increase market share. You get the idea. So let's go through the steps of creating your marketing strategy. The first area is identifying your target market. Identifying your ideal customer is usually dealt with as part of a business market research, which I've covered in another video. The link is in the description below. Here are 3 essential areas to cover. The first item is the customer demographic, diving deep into who your customer is, including the age, sex, type of job, single, married or other. The second item is the top 10% of repeat purchases. If you're an established business, a great place to understand your customers is to look at your sales. Especially check the top 10% of customers. What you're looking for is the type of individual or company that is giving you this level of business. This information can steer you towards what kind of individual or company you want to target with your marketing strategy. After all, if you target more of those customers, then you have a higher chance of efficiently increasing sales. The third item is the top 10% by profit. Following on from investigating the top 10% of customers by spend, I recommend looking at the top 10% by profit margin. In most cases, the two are not the same. As a business, you tend to feel pressured to give more favourable and reduced prices to the people who's purchased the most. However, this exercise can identify the type of individual or business that pay for the quality of the product or service you provide. Now you can also identify and target this type of customer. We have all heard of the 80-20 rule, where 20% of your customers give you 80% of your business. It's called the Pareto principle. In general, this appears to be correct, but a word of warning, use this principle wisely. The next area to get clear on is the benefit of your product or service. Don't be critical at this stage with your list of benefits. It's more of a brain dump of individual and less apparent data. Understanding the real benefits of your product or service is vital when it comes to delivering the right message to your customers. This exercise is about defining every conceivable benefit that you can showcase. To make sure that you capture all of the benefits that apply to your product or service, you also need to know all of the reasons, problems and issues why customers buy from you. For instance, customers who want to purchase puppy training would face a list of reasons. They have never had a puppy or dog before. They are having difficulty with certain aspects of owning a puppy. The puppy hasn't been toilet trained. The puppy does not get on well with children or other animals, and so on. Defining all of the issues allows you to identify the benefits of your training service. Spelling out each of the puppy owner's issues resonates with the owner and shows a clear understanding. Providing them with a specific solution or benefit that you provide shows why they should hire you. The next area is your product or service positioning. Positioning your product or service is also essential when it comes to stacking the odds in your favour. For many years, there's been a battle for customers with Apple and Samsung over mobile phones and tablets, each of them selling the same type of products in different technology categories. Both Apple and Samsung sell at different price points in the same marketplace. Ultimately, this has led to varying approaches to the positioning by each company. Apple positioned the products as best-in-class technology. Samsung placed its products as lower-cost technology. The battleground had some focus on different customers with a massive crossover area. So Apple positioned its products as pro-user technology and software, and Samsung positioned its products for everyone. This positioning created 2 camps of customers who are almost evangelical in their belief that their manufacturer is the best. As well as positioning, you need to identify your unique selling point. Your unique selling point, or USP, is personal to your business. Your USP differentiates your product or service from your competitors. Remember, there's nothing unique about being friendly people and giving excellent service. Customers expect that today. An example of a unique selling point is, for instance, when you have several cafes in town. I'm not sure whether you have this across the world, but in the UK we call it a cafe. The cafe sells the same produce, gives the same level of service, have the same pricing and the same parking. The only thing they have to compete on is price, which is terrible for everyone's margins. So one of the cafes introduces locally sourced, sustainable, organic produce. This change is now the differentiator, their USP. They still have access to the complete customer base in the town. However, they have sole access to the customers interested in those values. As a side note, people buy benefits, not features. There's a big difference between benefits and features when it comes to marketing and sales. Benefits are transformational and usually create a solution. Features are data and specification. That's not to say that features are not necessary, they support the benefits. To show the difference between the two, when it comes to marketing, we can use the following example. So, a company manufactures and markets a laptop, for instance. The benefits and solutions would be a battery life that lasts all day, 50% charged within 30 minutes, powerful enough to easily handle every task. The features or facts could be 8 GB of RAM, 15-inch screen, 2.4 GHz processor. You see why people buy benefits? It's tangible, it's emotive, it describes solving a problem. Whereas features are cold facts that give you information that you need but won't connect with you emotionally. The next step in creating your marketing strategy is knowing your figures and dates. Part of completing a thorough marketing strategy is to know the financial aspect of achieving your goals. Also, how much it will cost to achieve those goals. Creating a deadline also focuses on when you would like to achieve the result. So let's get into your financial goals. There are many reasons to market your business. However, let's be honest, most of them end up with a financial goal. This part of the process needs honesty and a dose of reality. If your monthly turnover has averaged, let's say, £1,000 or dollars per month, it's highly unlikely that you will achieve £10,000 or dollars per month with a 6-month marketing strategy unless you have deep pockets. And I mean being able to pay for the attention online to drive them to your website to create sales. So a reality check has to come into play here. It may be that your bigger picture is to achieve $10,000 or pounds per month. However, your next step is to double your sales to $2,000 or pounds per month. So your marketing strategy should reflect this. Marketing will always cost either money, time, or both. You have to be clear on whether you have either or both. Your marketing strategy needs to identify whether you have the funds to pay for the implementation. If not, whether you have the time to commit to implementing the actions yourself. The cost is going to be coming out of your bank account or your time working in your business. Just to mention deadlines, if it has taken 6 months to increase sales by 10%, then unless you take massive action, you're unlikely to increase sales by 100% in the next 3 months. So a clear marketing strategy needs to have a deadline that is achievable by the combination of action, implementation, and outcome. The time you invest in creating a marketing strategy will pay you back tenfold. Look out for my next video where I'll be showing you how to create a brand for your business. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to support this channel, click subscribe, then the bell icon, and YouTube will tell you when my next video is published. Until then, stay safe, and here's to your success.